England, 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 way, way. God. Yeah, that's right. Sport. Polo originated in Central Asia 2,500 years ago, but it wasn't until 1979 that, for safety reasons, left-hand play was banned. Table tennis is the world's biggest participation sport. Water polo was originally known as water rugby. Greek gymnast Dimitrios Lundras may well be the youngest person ever to represent their country at the Olympic Games. He was just 10 years old when he represented Greece in the gymnastics at the very first modern Olympics in 1896. He lived for another 74 years before dying aged 84 in 1970. Well, hold on. I say Lundras is the youngest, but he might actually not have been. You see, back in the 1900 rowing finals, the Dutch pair were a bit worried that their cocks was too heavy. Stop making jokes, that's disgusting. Anyway, their cocks weighed 60 kilograms. Oh, stop it, please, come on. Their cocks weighed 60 kilograms and they thought that was too heavy, so they just brought in a local lad. Because the games were held in Paris, they just brought in this kid. And that's all true. We have photographic evidence of that, but no one's ever been able to trace who the boy was. Some say he might even have been 7 years old. The baseball legend Babe Ruth wore a cabbage leaf under his cap to keep him cool. At the 1900 Olympic Games in Paris, more athletes attended than spectators. During the original ancient Greek Olympic Games, all wars stopped until the games had finished. That's quite a nice thought, isn't it? Jim Thorpe was a part Native American, and he became a hero when he won gold medals at the 1912 Olympics for decathlon and pentathlon. But in 1913, it was revealed that between 1909 and 1910, he'd actually been playing minor league baseball, which, infringed his amateur status. And he was stripped of his medals by the Amateur Athletic Union. In 1951, he was portrayed by Burt Lancaster in the film Jim Thorpe, All-American. And in 1982, the IOC lifted the ban on Thorpe, and the following year, 30 years after his death, gave the gold medals to his children. The Italian Abdon Panic won the gold for 50-kilometre walk at the 1964 Games, but only after he'd stopped at the 38-kilometre mark to throw up. Yum. Melvin Shepherd was an American who won gold at the 1908 Olympics. He had actually applied to become a policeman, but had been rejected due to a weak heart. He went on to win another 3 Olympic gold medals. Weak heart, my arse. In the final of the 1932 3,000-metre steeplechase, Volami Isoholo of Finland crossed the finish line a full 40 metres ahead of everybody else. But the lap checker hadn't really done his job properly, so there was no tape on the line and the lap counter still read 1 to go. So he set off on another lap, won by 75 metres in a race that was suddenly extended to 3,400 metres. Go him. No women competed at the first modern Olympic Games because the Games founder, Baron Pierre de Coubertin, felt that their inclusion would be impractical, uninteresting, unaesthetic and incorrect. If a woman watched even one event at the Greek Olympics in ancient times, she would be executed. Lovely. A badminton shuttlecock, stop laughing at the back, can travel at over 110 miles an hour. In horse racing, the favourite wins just under 30% of the time. Every year on British golf courses, some 20 million balls are lost in water hazards. 20 million! Wow! If you hit a really bad shot on the very first tee in a game of golf, your opponent might be kind enough to offer you what's known as a mulligan. And a mulligan is a retaken shot on the first tee. But remember, it's only the first tee. You softy. It is every golfer's ambition to score his age. That means, go around and get a score that is lower than, or the same as your age. The oldest person to do this in a game of golf was C. Arthur Thompson of Victoria in British Columbia, Canada, who carded 103 in 1973. So that was sport, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, go England! Woo! Yeah, I don't care. No, I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you did, and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. And I will see you, yes you, at the back there. Stop giggling. I said the word cocks a few times. Stop laughing. I will see you next Tuesday. Oh my god, my lungs are up now. Shouldn't have done that. It was annoying then. It was annoying.